Pulling a cake out of the oven is a whole experience for me. That heat and that smell brings me to another time. It's like time traveling from when I was a child and my grandmother was in the kitchen cooking. I am Emma Sanchez. I am from Barranquilla, Colombia. I have lived here my whole life. I am an industrial engineer, a pastry chef, and I work as a quality coordinator at Lean Solutions Group since 2021. When growing up, I thought that I would be a dancer, a singer, a lot of things, a chef, and I ended up being an industrial engineer and a pastry chef. I also went to the Gelato University. I learned how to make ice cream. Cooking is my passion, but I love numbers. I always say that numbers are just numbers without a story and that baking is an exact science, just like quality assurance. Part of my job is knowing the story behind the numbers, why the numbers behave in kind of way, and how external or internal factors affect those numbers. I got into cooking because when I was a child, I used to sneak into the kitchen and see my grandmothers cooking. One of them is Italian and the other is Colombian, so there's a lot of diversity in my kitchen. They taught me everything I know about cooking and also about life. My favorite memory when growing up is when I used to sell cookies, chocolates, and cupcakes to my school friends. I told my mom to take me to the store and she bought for me everything I needed. Then I started going by myself and buying everything. So I was a little entrepreneur and I didn't know it. The first time I cooked, it was white rice. I was around 9 years old and I was supposed to make rice without a recipe. My grandmother, Carmela, the Italian one, taught me that good cooking was about measures and that cooking is an exact science. On the other hand, my grandmother, Lucila, taught me that cooking is about having your senses alert and about the smells, the colors. So it was a little bit confusing for me. I was supposed to make rice without a recipe and I didn't know how. The recipe that my grandmothers taught me that I do the best, not to be modest, is all of them. But actually the key lime pie is a very special dessert for me. My grandmother taught me how to do it and I continue working on the recipe and I developed an ice cream, a key lime pie ice cream. The key lime pie inspired me to open a pastry when I prepared this dessert for my friends and family. They love it. It was a hit and they start asking me to prepare this for their special events, for their birthdays, and it was when it all started. Cooking is like therapy for me because I really like sense of control, no matter how strange it sounds, but I like to know how the result will be. And also allows me to turn my kitchen into a laboratory and to variate some things to get a different result. A normal day for me is going to work, seeing some numbers, motivating people to get the targets, and then I go home and cook something new that I sometimes bring to my coworkers for them to give me feedback. I think food brings people together because it is the perfect icebreaker. I really enjoy looking at the people's faces when they taste something new, and it is the perfect bonded activity, to sit with someone and enjoy some meal and have a really nice conversation. Coming up with a new recipe needs of a whole creative process, and that's what I do at my job. I have to say that I love my job and my hobby because it allows me to be creative, and to be creative, in my opinion, is to show your ideas to the world and materialize what is on your head. At work, I am a quality coordinator in the quality department. My first duty and responsibility is to assure that we are adding value to our clients' operation. To do that, I mostly and overall develop action plans for the staffers and look at their numbers to know that everything is running as expected. My main goal in life is to be happy. I don't really have a script to follow or an idea of how life should be. I enjoy day by day, giving my best to people and bringing out the best of people. However, I have short-term goals and I would like to keep studying, to keep learning, and to keep being the best version of myself.